everybody, and welcome back to Cristoton. We are playing the wonderful Cities Skylines, and in case you weren't somehow aware, I'm going to say, and the wonderful Count Cristo. I'd be slightly full of myself. I am Count Cristo. Whether I'm wonderful, I suppose, is up to you. We're playing lovely Cities Skylines. We've recently built Shoreside Place. Let's take a look here. Look at it. If you ignore the horrendous polluted lake that we have next to it, which is going away. It's going away. It's quite a nice little place. It's quite nice. We've got our many parks, our little standing stones set up, our community art center, and all kinds of things. We're learning differently here, and we've got our little community school over here, all nice and green. And then we go down towards the shore, where we have some nice lakeside property. Music suddenly so loud, and our wonderful tax assayer's office, as well as our little park here. It's not bad. The overall look of the place is still not very good because we've just kind of got 4 little cubes of land. Spreading things out steadily more around the lake, I think, is going to help. And one thing we're going to do to try and accomplish that is probably put a new city center area over here, like a new heavily urbanized area. And then there'll be a new industrial region. You've got to see the music level changes so dramatically when you change zoom level. So where are some resources? It says oil here, but obviously we're not going to use that. There's some oil down here. I suppose that could be our new industry. We do unlock a new area at the next one. So I suppose I'll buy down here, and we'll build our next kind of urbanized area here. It'll have good links to Meadow Hell if they need to go shopping. And then we'll have a new area for them to work. They can work in the new oil industry that we'll set up down here. I think that will work pretty well. Okay, you can run out of oil. Fertile land, we've currently got none. Is there any fertile land around? Yeah, there's some up here. If we want to set up some farming over there, we could do that. There's also some over here. I have got the mod, which means you can buy the whole area rather than being limited to, I think it's like 6 or 7 spots in vanilla. Okay, so you can go back in. So let's start. Well, we're very close to our next area already. I'm tempted to just kind of wait on it, because I think the upgrades in Shoreside Place, because the problem with Shoreside Place right now is that people are very badly educated because it's a new location. When new families move in, they basically do so, they move in with no education. I might get some low density residential down here facing the tax assayer's office. I think that would look nice. They won't be very happy because there's some noise pollution coming out of these, but they'll be very entertained. We could do with some more roads. God, is it just me or has the music got way louder? I'm going to turn that down slightly on my end. Okay, there we go. Now, we could do with some roads in here to fill out this little bit of unused space. We'll keep it symmetrical. Good. Yoink. And yoink. Good. Looks good. Now, I think we close off Meadow Hell. We build like a road down here looping around the outside. So it's one kind of self-contained little shopping unit. But I do want this central road needs to get bigger. Well, actually, that's not very doable. But it's okay. As long as you can get into here on largest roads, that's okay, I think. So, yeah, 2-lane, a 4-lane even, should be good enough. It's going to tear down some buildings, but that's okay. We'll build new ones. And I'm going to go with a ring road around the outside, which I am going to cut in quite sharply here, because I don't want... Yeah. I think, actually, I'm going to change this a bit. We're going to come in here rather sharply, starting here. Like that. Maybe a bit further out. There we go. Okay. Good. And all this area can be zoned commercial, because I want there to be a gap here. because this commercial does create all this noise pollution, which is why I've tried to isolate it out to Meadow Hell. We will, I think, take down the commercial in the city centre. It's very upgraded, which is why I'm loath to do that, as you can see. But it's also very upgraded up in Meadow Hell, so that's fine. And we're going to replace it in the short term. We're going to replace it all with residential housing. Don't want residential housing there. Or there, really. Okay. Good. Although if you want to put one there, that's okay. Yeah, so we'll tear down all of this, which is going to really dramatically improve property value in here, because it's going to cut out that noise pollution. Later on, we'll probably have some... let's call this place Town Centre, because we might want to build a city centre somewhere else later on. This is the Town Centre. Okay. We actually have no demand for residential right now, because we have so much room over in this area. So I'm actually going to cut down on the zoning over here temporarily, so that we actually build out that central area, because that central area, you know, it's got extremely good amenities and stuff. But we probably don't need to bother doing that, actually, because we know, like, housing, when you only use low density residential, there's always more demand, and we'll build up here. You know, this is a high value area in the center here. While we've got some room in the center, perhaps a basketball court, give a bit more leisure in there. Seems fine. Good. This place will get urbanized up again. I like this little, the Crunch Street, where it's got this nice little thing. That's fun. I wonder if it's called Crunch Street because it's small. That'll be fun. How's traffic doing? Got a bit of a problem over here, where we've got that that turnaround with these buses. So how about we increase the size of these side roads? Space already occupied. By what? Oh, that's a big building, isn't it? Post office. Yeah, I'll move the post office in a little bit, and then we'll have room to do this. It is going to tear down quite a few houses, but in the name of progress, we shall do it anyway. And I do want to make sure these are all stop sign roads, and you give way there and there, and you give way there and there. Good. So the buses are going to make sure they're the ones that are giving way, mostly. Good. And then this place will just rezone up. It's fine. And eventually, yeah, you know, there's a gap there now, but it'll come back. It's okay. And honestly, Quiet Place needs to be extended. And yeah, actually, probably this area deserves to be Quiet Place as well. The town centre is really just this very central bit. Yeah. Okay, so Quiet Place can absorb that. Good. Okay, and we should make sure all the residential here is zoned. And this place is quiet. This is Quiet Place. Good. Good. Now, meanwhile, this industrial zone, not quite big enough. So I'll make it encompass all this stuff. Let's use a big one for this. There we go. And you're encompassing everything you should be, I think. Very nice. You're not quite. There we go. Meadow Hell can grow a little bit. Meadow Hell doesn't have enough water to some areas. Oh, we can fix that. Are there any zoning policies you want to use in here that could help? Maybe free public transport, but I don't think it's necessary. The traffic in here is not too bad. We could do free public transport just in the very city centre, but honestly, traffic seems to be pretty well under control right now. Does happiness matter out here? Yeah, okay. Happiness matters on all buildings. Okay. We have a water shortage right now on both water and sewage. Well, sewage, I think, is a budgeting issue. Oh, no, it's just generally at night time we don't have enough funding. Okay. Now we should be fine. Right? Yeah, we're good. All good. Nice. And electricity too. Okay, good. So now our population is slowly rising as this area gets rezoned. New houses going up. This is obviously the first house we got, so that's going to remain as a historical building. Very nice. Yeah, central little court there. And, you know, we can make it even nicer. We could put in a, what? Like a ferry go around? I don't know. I don't know, I think it's probably okay how it is now. Making a good amount of money. Population slowly rising. They've zoned in, moved into some of these areas further down here. They're choosing to move in here, obviously, because the land is so nice. They are slowly rising on levels there. Population is skyrocketing over here. Nice. Town centre has some pretty expensive land, as does Quiet Place. Meadow Hell presumably is very expensive. No? It's as expensive to run a household as a industrial, like, commercial operation, apparently. Doesn't sound right to me. But, oh well, not important. Still very short on jobs out in the industry area. I think when we go specifically to oil, it'll change. Congratulations! So, we are now a big town. Fantastic. Oh, there's a bunch of unique buildings we can unlock. Oh, okay. A boat museum. We have to have a ferry depot, pier, and stop. Traffic park with a bunch of people on the weekly passengers. Construct 7 instances of the multi-platform train station. Lets us build locomotive halls. All kinds of things we can unlock. Cool. But yeah, so we can unlock a new area. We can have taxation policies. We can build a blimp. What? You can take passengers on a blimp. That's so cool. We've unlocked the metro. Yes. I really want to build a metro. That's going to be really fun. Okay, we can do IT clusters. Specialized offices. Okay. Educational blimps. Slightly to boost education. No cost. Automatic sorting. Mail capacity can increase. Yeah, you can do tax raises and tax reliefs. Automatic toll. Vehicles no need to stop at the toll bridge, makes them passing through faster, but you get less income. And you increase the patrol, and we get these new ones. We have office zones, high-density commercial zones, and high-density residential zones. And we have the blimp pathway. Metro station. Yes! Fishing island. Incineration plant. Okay. Incineration of garbage. Yeah, that sounds appropriate. We should do that. Solar updraft tower. Awesome. Well, first things first. We've got a bunch of commercial activity available. Let's do office zones. You need experienced, well-trained workers for these. But that's okay. We have those. So this central area is going to get a bunch of offices in it. We're going to start transforming the town centre from its previous like residential state into a new era of office life. Good. Yes, very nice. Okay. Next, and very importantly, the metro. The metro. You have to have somewhere for our citizens to flee to when the nuclear bombs hit. So, let's build a metro station. So, metro stations, they do actually take up land on the ground. So, where does everyone want to go? They want to go to Meadow Hell. So, let's start off with a very simple metro system. It's going to be extremely easy, extremely simplistic. You have a nice metro station right in the center, right by all your goods and services. Right there. You've got another one right in the center of Meadow Hell. We're going to struggle to find a spot for it there. I think we're going to have to take down one of these central shops. Oh, here's a smaller one. We can put it there. And then we're going to have another one right in the center of Shoreditch Place. I'm tempted to take down that building. But it's such a primo... Oh, that's actually a house? I didn't mean to have a house here. We definitely shouldn't have a house here. We have stuff built here. Like, take down this house. Immediately. Bulldoze it. We have stuff here. Can I fit a metro station in? We kind of can. I like it. It's a nice decorated metro entrance. Look at that. That's really nice. Especially in the dark. You can just see the fires of industry in the distance. But focus on the here and now. It's pretty nice. Okay, so we've got our metro stations down. Now we need to run some lines. Let's keep it nice and simple. I will curve it a bit. Just to make it a bit more kind of aesthetically pleasing. This one obviously can be nice and straight. Good. And do we want one out to the industrial flats? No, I think we're going to take down industrial flats soon, so I don't really need that. And then I think... How much do these cost? It's 240 a week. It's not that bad. I'm going to put down some more metro stations. Well, we haven't got big traffic issues out here, do we? No, there's no big traffic issues out in Quiet Place. We'll just deal with the city centre then. Okay, so now we need to set up traffic lines. Wait, set up metro line. But why isn't it showing me the underground tool? Yeah, create a new line from here. Shouldn't it be showing me underground? I really feel like it should be showing me underground right now. Where's the button for that? Isn't there a button that lets you see the underground perspective? Where? I'm confused. Surely when I'm on the metro view. So now it shows me underground. Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. So yeah, delete these two. Okay, so new line from here to here. And then back. That's one line. Good. And then another line can go from here to here. And back. Simple. Good. No one needs to go directly from the town centre to Shoreditch Place. And even if they did, they can just hop off at Meadow Hell and then hop back on another line. Or, no, people will want to go to the town centre because that's where the offices are. So let's build a direct line to Shoreside Place as well. Yeah. And you go from here. Though I should... No, it's fine, yeah. So go from here to here and then back. Good. And we'll see how much this costs us. It's probably going to be quite a lot. That's okay. So, nice little metro system, just connecting up the three main areas of our town. Excellent. Now we need to name them. So, first one is this one. This is the main line. I'll call it the main line. Main line. And that can be blue because it's people going shopping. This one is the shoreline. And we'll make that blue as well, but a different blue. And this is the I'll call it the office line. It's where you go to work, and this one's going to be dark blue. Okay, cool. We'll see how much business those get in terms of passenger counts going forwards. Now, what else did we just unlock? New area. So, I would like that oil. So, give me this area, please. Oh, are we sure? I don't want to set up... I can set up farming instead. No, I think I'm happy with the oil. Obviously, we're going to want to buy these three. All these four here. So, we can go all the way around the island, the lake. I want our town to eventually completely go around the lake. But for now... I would like some oil. Plus, that gives us access to another part of the road, which is nice. So what else did we unlock this milestone? Taxation policies. Right, the blimp. Anything else? Right, university. Okay. Not actually proper campus universities yet. But we can start working on those. A Modern Technology Institute. An alternative to university. Okay. We can also do solar updraft towers. That could be interesting. Let's look into those, see if they're cost effective. So this one we're paying 10 per megawatt in the optimal conditions. With this one, we'd be paying less than 10 per megawatt. Nice. What's this one? Geothermal power plant, paying more than 10 per megawatt. And then there's also the new garbage disposal, where you pay... substantially more than 10 per megawatt, but it lets you process garbage. So I am going to throw one of those in here. It lets you actually get rid of garbage permanently. Of course, you can also recycle it. This one processes at 100 per buck. This one processes at way worse rate. Because this is so cheap per week. This thing can only handle double. Yeah, never mind. You're getting immediately demolished. We're going to build a recycling center instead. And we'll put it in there. Cool. So now we've bought this area. We can build down here. But also, we might want to switch over to the solar updraft towers. Must be produced, build roadside. Well, I guess I'll put them over here. I kind of like the idea of them being looking over Shoreside Place, because they're kind of cool, right? They're futuristic. So let's build a service road out here. Like this. And then we're going to throw down a couple of those on there. How much do these cost? 90 grand! Jesus Christ. But they output all the power that we currently need in the whole city. So, boom. There we go. We're going to tear down all our wind farms. Because they're more cost effective. So, bye-bye wind farms. You're no longer required. Good. Why isn't this producing 240? Because it's not got any water. Well, that won't be any good. Let's pop one of these in. There we go. Good. Now, power. Should be just out of control production. Yeah, good. Knock these down. Don't need them. We're going full-on solar updraft now. Nice. Operating normally. Looks very cool. So the way this works is basically just because hot air rises, sucks stuff in at the sides, heats it under here, rises up, turns turbine. Cool. What else do I need to do? Well, I think it's time now to set out on... Well, first off, how are my offices doing? We got any offices yet? I'm not seeing any offices being built yet. Probably because there's just no demand. Because for offices, what you need is, yeah, industry or offices. So what I will do is we're going to replace the central section of Meadowhell with high-density commercial regions. And that's going to... Oh, look at all that. People flooding out of the metro to visit here. Nice. Where are you going when you do that? Are you just getting on a bus? A lot of them seem to just get on a bus. But yeah, we're going to replace this with high density. Oh, I didn't actually replace it. I just put the old one back. Oops. There we go. And the high density commercial, obviously, fits a lot more demand satisfaction into the same space. And so here we go. Yeah, we're building big shopping centers rather than just little kind of pharmacy type things. And these can upgrade to be much bigger. Much bigger. What do you need? Wealthier customers still. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Okay, now we've got some housing demand. Now, do we want any high-rise housing in this region? I feel like any high-rise housing is going to start causing just ungodly traffic problems. But let's experiment. Let's put in a little bit of high-rise housing just here in this primo spot next to this park and see how it does. They've got great bus services in the region. We have got offices going up now, which is really good. Financial news. Live and learn training. Nice. Proper big stuff going up now. And now as these upgrade, we're going to get these going bigger and bigger. Like, look at that one. They're becoming the Neptune Media Store. They're going up in the world. Fantastic. And honestly, we could probably do another section here. You guys can become high density. Good. And in the city center, here we go. Our first high density housing. Now, just for comparison, right? So level 1 has 7 households. Right? This is almost max level. Only holds 5. It's pretty... These things hold a lot of people. When they get up to the higher levels, goodness me, they become very large. Okay, so this top banking. It's one of our first ever offices. Nice. Tall enough to think it needs blinking lights on top even. Any other cool things we want to build in here? Like, maybe I want to... I mean, the problem is the transport tower. It's just immediately towering over the whole city. So I don't like that idea. The Hall of Moderation. It's not so posh. Well, we could build that maybe over here. Could be nice. It would fit in with our kind of mall over here. How much does it cost? 300 a week? That's not that bad. I'm going to put this... I can't quite fit it in here. Yeah, up here it does seem most appropriate. We will have to reroute power around it. Well, not really, because it's already kind of connected, but I would like a contiguous power line all the way along the coast. I think it just looks nice. You can get deleted. And then we'll move this guy along slightly. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that kind of brings this area together nicely. This doesn't look great. I never actually finished doing this. This needs to connect down here. And then curve in. There we go. Good. And this can be our low density commercial. It still has a place. Low density. We're going to keep it around the edges. And yeah, suddenly we have big housing demand. That'll be met once these start leveling up. Which is just a matter of education. How are we doing on capacity? We do need some more elementary schools. We've got some room in the town centre right now, honestly. Although this area up here is looking a bit lackluster. Let's put one down up here near these not very highly upgraded homes. There we go. Let's give us some nice capacity there. And we do need a university. Let's build a modern technology institute. And these things just have absurd range. Like even if it was right over here, it still covers most of the town centre. Where do we put this? I think this is a landmark moment. I think we put it over here, and eventually this is going to be our campus district. And so in order to accomplish that, we knock down like all of this. Although actually most of this is now working again. So I'm loath to knock that down before we've built our oil refining process area. And how does that work now? Can I actually build... Like I want to build oil industry. Requires... Create an industry area. Okay, so we're going to make an industry area down here. And how do we do that? Well, how's traffic doing? We're good at the moment. There's a bit of traffic in here now. It's become a high-density area. Fair enough. We've got vast demand for housing right now. Well, okay, we're going to build the industry area first. That will free up some land over here. Maybe Shoreside Place. I like it being all non-high density, but maybe just a little bit. Like some of these blocks. Like the central area should remain nice and non-high density. But like how would you manage one of these blocks becoming high density? And we'll see how the traffic is affected. And we'll see if the area infrastructure can be handled. How is my public transport doing? We have already got 300 people. Less people using the buses these days. Probably because they're mostly on the trains. That's fine by me. Given that the industrial flats are kind of getting rejuvenated... Oh, no, because we're going to take them down. I was thinking maybe we should send a thing over there, but... A tube line, but no. So, blimps. I love the idea of using a blimp. It's just too wacky. It does create a lot of noise, though. So we won't mess with that yet. Okay, our income is still skyrocketing. We have some garbage disposal problems up here. Is that a permanent problem? Is it stacking up? It looks like it is. So show me the garbage map mode. We're not processing nearly enough. Yeah, our landfill capacity, landfills are full. And this thing is operating normally. It's processing at its full rate. We need more recycling centres. Quite a few more of them. I'll put those on this service road. Are we now... No, okay, good lord. We need a lot of these things. Jesus. Okay, now we're finally actually processing the right amount. Obviously, they're going to have some trouble at this junction. Let's just make sure it's not a stoplight junction. Give me that back, please. There we go. Yeah, no stoplights in my city. Give way there, give way there. Okay, good. Any more stoplights I've accidentally built? No, this place is all... We all fixed that. Good. So these guys... They've got a bit of a bottleneck because there's a lot of people wanting to leave Shoreside Place. We might want to change this layout a bit by bulldozing some sections of this and having it instead come in at the other end. Like this. Like that. Is it going to auto correct this route? No, it's going the other direction now. Will this even fix the problem? Okay, it is actually fixed. It's just not showing it properly. Okay, we'll just delete the line. No, not with that button. Show me this one. Yeah, how do I... Can I edit that one from here? I guess I just... Yeah, we'll just delete that line and add in a new one. So you go here, and then you go here, and then you go back. Coming in from the other end should help with these kind of queuing issues we had, hopefully. Let's see. Oh, these are one's named Metro Line 2? No, that's the shoreline. Which I like, because it's, you know, shoreline. And this is the office line. Right. Shouldn't be green, it should be dark blue. Dark blue. Good. Okay, let's see if that works. What else was I doing? Well, we're experimenting with this extra housing. Seeing how that goes. The extra housing doesn't produce, like, more noise or anything, does it? Is it less pretty? Or less healthy? Doesn't look like it. Good. Heavy commercial zoning is still going well in here. Let's bump it up a bunch more. We've got some more demand on that. And yeah, this place does appear to be absorbing the traffic, so let's give it a go. Give it some more. We might want to put in another metro stop in here, is the other obvious option. If these lines start getting overly gummed up, we'll have another stop here where the other one can go from. They can make a little stroll down the path, that's fine. Okay, so industry. And there's a whole DLC about industry, which has added in all kinds of what looks like supply chain stuff, which I must say I'm quite excited about, which I haven't yet to try. So we're going to look into that. We're going to need... People are going to want to go to work in our new oil center. I think we're going to try and send people there exclusively by metro. Let's see if that will work. I don't know if it will, but let's see if it will work. Obviously, this is the area where we're going to be doing it. So we're going to create a zone here. This is our industrial zone. And I don't know if it's like, you know, you extract Strawberry District. That's just such a totally inappropriate name. I want to use it. All right, but it should be an industry area. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Wow, this is bright, huh? Okay. Strawberry District. No, right. So we should remove the Strawberry District. There we go. And it's going a bit far, actually. Just use this one with the right click. There we go. We don't want it to go outside the edge of the coal. The oil, sorry. So maybe we extract oil here and then we have to do like oil refining somewhere else. Or at least we can do it here, but it would be inefficient because we want all the extraction stuff going on here. That would be really cool. Like if we have an oil extraction zone here and then like an oil processing zone here. And like we do some, you know, some cracking over here, and then we turn it into plastic over here. I like that idea, but I have no idea, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. So here's our oil zone, which is going to be called the Strawberry Sector. I love it, just because it's just so wildly inappropriate a name, but. The Strawberry Sector and its industrialization is going to take place in the next episode. Till then, thank you very, very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.